Blessings and peace, beloved. I am Chung Fu. I'm coming forward in your world. I am an ascended being of the ninth dimension. I don't incarnate at this time in your world, but I do come forward into the fourth dimension to converse with you and to bring the truth through for you to understand and remember who you truly are, the truth of your being, that you are a divine being, that you have within you a divine potential, that in truth you don't need to be limited. But of course, I understand you are in a physical body that feels very limiting, and that is very true. But if you can understand that within you is a limitless, infinite power, an inner power that does not depend upon the physical realm. It is independent, in fact, even of your body. It carries on beyond your physical life. The living spirit that you are. This living spirit has been incarnated into many soul forms and life's expressions. You have come now to this world because you have within you special skills that you have acquired over many lives, and you are coming forward to be a co-creator of the new earth. So you will hear the deities and ascended beings speaking of the new earth. This is the same earth that you are upon, only it is transformed by the consciousness of humanity. Part of humanity is awakening, a large part now, and you are some of them. You are coming forward to make a big difference. You have a life's mission here. And it begins by you understanding the power of what is within you. Realizing that you are one with the source of creation and that you can manifest abundance in your life. Abundance of everything. And I have to say about this that you can also manifest abundance of difficulty, darkness, problems, blockages, places of doubt and fear. Abundance is not always of the most wonderful things. And so if you are experiencing, which most people are, a place where there is a kind of multiplication of fear, doubt, not feeling good enough, not really believing that you can manifest abundance in your life, for example, perhaps you have had all kinds of experiences that you have taken to mean abundance somehow is not for you. If you are in that way, influenced by your thoughts, by your feelings, by trauma that has happened, understand this. Wherever you are right now, you can transform completely, but it is absolutely necessary to believe that you can. What is this belief? If I say to you, well, Archangel Raziel is right there standing with you, would you believe me? Or would you need to feel something before you believe me? There you are. You see, you know it. You need to feel it. You need to be able to feel Archangel Raziel standing right by you. How can that happen? You see, the truth is it is all about frequencies. The truth is that Archangel Raziel is literally right there. But whether you feel him by you depends on you. You see, because he is not in a dense third-dimensional body. He is in a body of light. And so it sounds strange, but in order to feel Raziel by you, you have to get to Raziel yourself. You have to get yourself by him. So that means you have to lift your frequency and you have to visualize, because whereas in the physical plane you move your legs, you move your arms to move your position, or you turn your head to look that way, or you turn your head to look this way, in spiritual terms, it's in your mind. You have to walk towards, in your mind, that expression that you desire to feel. So if you desire to feel the presence of Raziel, you have to visualize it. That means you're willing it. You're saying, yes, I wish to do that. Then you have to breathe and open your chakras, your light body, in order that Raziel's very high frequency can be absorbed by your light body. And then you have to what we call pray, which is to open up and receive that frequency. Sometimes you can be assisted by movement, by dance, by all kinds of martial arts practices, for example, or by music or sound, because the body needs to have encouragement on the inner plane to move. Because when you bring all your focus into your physical life and not enough focus into your etheric life or your life of light, you have to understand your body doesn't really recognize anything that's in the light world until you take your light body there. So just as physically you might say, I'm going to go and visit a friend, they're round the corner, down there, down the hill, and up, down that little lane, they live at the top of there. So in spiritual terms, you have to open all your chakras, you have to pull the energy in, you have to be able to move, expand, and then literally shift your point of focus to the angelic realm. You know, they live up there, round the corner, round the chakras opening, round the feeling of expansion of your light body and into the space where archangelic beings dwell. And it's all within you. This is what I want to teach you, how to connect yourself to the archangelic realm. It's a very high realm. It's the high sixth dimensional realm. That is where you could say they dwell. That we speak of the third dimension, that's the physical realm. Then we speak of the fourth dimension, that's the astral realm, or the dream time, or the bardos, or the place between lives where you wait and decide, am I going to go on evolving beyond the physical, or I'm going to go back into the physical? Which way shall I choose? Then you have the fifth dimension, which bridges between the fourth and the sixth. And in the fifth dimensionality, you're very connected with star beings, extraterrestrial beings who dwell in the frequency of light. And many, many constellations, galaxies are present more powerfully in their light body than in physical expression. That's why you see them as stars in the sky, because they are light. They have moved into that dimensionality. And so it's to realize that this is how you meet the divine or star beings or archangelic beings or ascended beings. It is by you becoming the frequency where they are dwelling. I mean, you wouldn't expect to see a spirit, on earth unless they were incarnate, would you? In fact, that's a big bone of contention for many people. Oh, they don't exist because I can't see them in the physical. Well, think of it like this. The archangelic and ascended beings are in the higher fifth and sixth dimension. The angelic beings can come into the fifth dimension. So if you can increase your frequency to that point, then you can experience them. But you see, in that sense, they do not come into the physical dimension. They do not come into physical bodies. They can come into a physical body like this, into this vehicle. That is when, in that sense, you get to see them and hear them, which is what we are doing for you. Because it's essential that you realize these beings don't just exist, that they are overarching your whole life and they are fully available for you, but that it takes your decision, your willpower, and your actions to become available to them. And once you are available to the high-frequency beings, everything changes in your life. You find yourself full of this positivity. You find yourself full of a manifestation power. Everything becomes kind of easy. It doesn't mean that life's problems go away. In fact, often they kind of, they get more dense because of the polarity, because you're on this earth and polarity is one of the strongest experiences, the dark and the light. So that the more you increase your frequency, the more anything that's dark and heavy within you shows up and you think, well, am I doing the wrong thing? I mean, I've just been increasing my light quotient. Why am I seeing and feeling all these difficult feelings? Well, because they're coming up to be healed. And that's a very important thing for you to understand, that as you increase your light, so that which is heavy will manifest for you to clear it. anything that does not feel light and, if you could say, elevatable, just let it go, let it drop away. And this manifests very much in emotional pain, feeling not good enough, not believing that you can have what you desire in your life. Trauma that has happened from previous relationships or life experiences. Try to bring yourself fully back to the now. Remember, I am speaking of something real that is in the now of the oneness of your being, in the quantum reality that is beyond time, where your being is one with the divine, and where you have this life in which to bring the manifestation of your divine self into expression. This is a very exciting possibility for you, beloved. And so in order to share with you these frequencies, I am bringing an archangelic being forward, Archangel Raziel, keeper of the mysteries. He who opens all kinds of potentials within you, shows you your inner abundance, shows you that which is yours within, your divine right, in order for you to be able to access it and bring it forward and manifest it with the greatest of ease. So we are working together with archangelic beings and deities as well, because you are part of that frequency. You are not separate from archangels and deities. They're not somehow over there and you're sort of down there. Your being is completely one all the way to the source. Your life's journey is to open up more and more and more to the wholeness of your being, which is the divine expression. At this time, humanity has the opportunity to evolve into the divine human, the angelic human. I feel very sure that if you're here, that is your desire. And in order to do that, you need to manifest your divine abundance, because it's inside you waiting to come forward, waiting to open the pathway to the full manifestation of your own divinity. So I really hope you're going to come and work with me. I am going to run a masterclass for you. I'm going to invite the angelic beings, going to invite the deities, going to create a space where you can really feel their presence that will lift you up into your highest potential, because that is what presence does. That is what frequency is. It is where, despite the fact that perhaps you've had the most difficult day, week, month, year of your life, deep within, you are one with the divine always, despite all experiences, including and despite all experiences on the physical, emotional, and mental plane. You are the living spirit within. You are beyond limitation. You have the power to bring forward the divine expression of your abundance in the beauty way here upon the earth. That is what I wish to assist you to do, dear one. Blessings and peace.